this is Jeff Rose, GoodFinancialCents.com. Welcome again. Recently, we just welcomed our third son, Sloan Jeffrey Rose, into the world, weighing in a respectable 6 pounds, 15 ounces. Not quite the bruiser as our second son, but it's a good weight. He had a good cry when he came out, so I'm sure he's going to have a good voice, and we're expecting many sleepless nights to come. But we're very excited. This is our third go-around at doing this, but we still had to remind ourselves some of the things, some of the items that we had to check off the list that we need to do upon Sloan's arrival. So for those first-time parents, or maybe even second, third, fourth, or fifth-time parents, here's just a quick checklist of some of the items that you need to do once your child arrives. First and foremost, you're going to need to request their Social Security card and birth certificate. Typically at the hospital, they'll do the birth certificate, but you actually have to get your own copy. Just depends on your hospital and your state, but I think we had to pay for ours, very small fee. It takes a little while to get that into the mail, and it also takes a little time to get the Social Security number. I know with our second son, it took a little while, almost took a month or two, if I recall correctly, to actually get that Social Security number in the mail. The other thing is, if you're going back to work or maybe to the working spouse, you may want to adjust your W-4s. So maybe you need to have some more taxes taken out, or maybe not as much now that you have another dependent to take care of those, take care of the tax filing. And eventually, going with the tax theme, you want to notify your accountant or CPA. If you've met with them, then most likely they know that you are expecting a child. So therefore, you'll know to have that tax deduction for the current year or next year, whenever that may happen. If you haven't started thinking about college, now is the time. Check out another video post I did that talked about the cost of college and what that cost is growing to be by every single minute. But if you haven't started a college savings plan, now is the time. You're going to need a Social Security number to get that open. You actually don't need it to get it open. You can open it and then give them the Social Security number at a later time, but it makes it a whole lot easier if you've got that Social Security number at the time of opening the account. Typically, stick with your state plan, as you should get some type of state tax deduction by whatever money you put into that college savings plan. But be sure to check out the web. I've also got some resources on blog that'll help you out too. Although it's not very exciting to do, and I would know you didn't really want to do it, but you do have to notify your health insurance provider, letting them know that you now have another dependent, another individual covered on that plan. Plus, I'm sure soon you'll be getting the tons and tons of bills from your hospital for all the delivery. I know it seems like they come in every single day. We actually got good insurance, but they still send all the notifications of all the different procedures, all the different things that happen. So, but make sure to notify your health insurance provider, letting them know that your new child has arrived. Another thing that goes overlooked time and time again is updating your beneficiaries on not only your retirement accounts, that could be your IRAs, and if you have multiple IRAs, say at a brokerage firm, at a bank, make sure you get all of them updated. Also, too, make sure that you have your beneficiaries updated on your 401k plan if your employer offers one, or if you have a pension plan. I see so many times that parents forget to do that, always putting it off, thinking they'll do it, they'll get to it, they'll get around to it. Don't procrastinate. Get it updated as soon as possible. Whenever you get that new Social Security number, get that updated. The other thing that you want to get updated will be any type of legal documents, wills, trusts, anything of that sort. I know we just had our wills drafted. I remember talking to my attorney and say, hey, I know we've got number 3 on the way. You know, what are the steps that we need to do? And he basically just said, hey, whenever number 3 arrives, just give us a call. You know, make sure you got the social, and we get everything updated, and we'll make an amendment to the existing will. So make sure you get that taken care of too, because you don't want to leave number 3 or whatever number child it is in the dark, to make sure to get that going. Also too, if you don't have a will, this is another opportunity to address that. Now that you have children, it's something you do want to think about. I have another video that talks about the importance of having a will. Be sure to check that out. If you have any more questions, please feel free to hit me up or come by the blog, GoodFinancialCents.com, and I'll get your answer taken care of there. We'll see you next time, and take care.
Be gentle, gentle, gentle.
Just start. Let me see it, Dad.
Have you tried formula to see if maybe